If it was $1 or $2 difference, no, I wouldn't refund them. But if it was $10, $15, I'll do the refund. Hi everyone, welcome to Arcade Treasure Center. My name is Roy. If this is the first time you've ever viewed this channel, well, I'm a full-time eBay reseller. Being a reseller means that I go to garage sales, thrift shops, estate sales, flea markets, just about anywhere I can to find undervalued items to flip for a profit. I do this full-time. I don't have any other job. So if you're looking for a way to make extra money, then this video is probably going to be for you. If you're watching video just to pass time or a little bit of entertainment, you're still in the right place. As you can see, I'm holding up 2 papers. This means I sold over 2 pages worth of items last night, over $500. So if this is the kind of information that you're looking for, like I said, you're in the right place. So let's go see what sold last night, and I'll show you the kinds of items that you can find to turn around and make a profit. So you can do this full-time, part-time, or just to make a little bit of extra money. Let's go. So again, I want to welcome you to the Arcade Treasure Center, and this is my eBay room. It's a working eBay room, so it's generally a hot mess. You probably will see piles or different stuff lying around because, like I said, it's a working eBay room. This is where I have all my listed inventory, and I have some unlisted inventory, which is stuff I'm still working on. And I just have a lot of things in here. These are the kinds of items that I find at garage sales, thrift shops, estate sales, flea markets, those places I told you about where you can find items to sell. And in my videos, you will see that you have walked past or seen those kinds of items before. And they're the kinds of items that's going to make you some good money. So today I'm going to show you some of those items. In fact, the first item is going to be over here in a C2 bin. So we're going to go in here and we're going to pull this out right here. This was a really good item. I picked this up, and you would have seen it if you watched my channel in a video. It was a private pick video or a garage sale, and this is a really nice piece. Let's talk about it. This is called a Jim Shore cross, and you can see right here on the base it says Jim Shore, and it's called Behold the Savior. This is a base, and this is the cross. Now this is actually a wall plaque, so it's got the little piece so you can hang it up on a wall, or it's made to go into the stand. And I'll turn this other light on so we get a little bit better light. There we go. So this is a really nice piece. It's a 3-dimensional piece. You can see it. It really stands out. And this sold for $24.99, and I paid $3 for it at the garage sale. So we came into the eBay room because I sold a Furby, and I sold this Furby right up here. And this is a really nice, unique 1998 Furby, still brand new in its original package. It's a 7800 model. This sold for $50, and the buyer paid the shipping. And also, just in case you're wondering, back there on that shelf, if anybody's interested, I do have another one just like it. So one thing that my wife has been doing is she's been helping me out with listing quite a bit. So what I did was I made her this temporary listing table inside the house. It's actually a dresser, and there's a TV back here. And we went ahead and made it a drop screen so she could help us with listing. And she's been doing a lot. She's been working on the purses. She's been doing a lot of these little purses and Vera Bradley purses, another kind that we have. So I really appreciate her. She's so awesome. She's the best. She's a keeper, and I'm going to keep her because she does an awesome job to keep things going. And yeah, I have a listing table out in my eBay shed, but walking back and forth together, we were bumping into each other, so it's easier for her to do it in here, and she can do listings in here. I can do listings out in eBay shed, and we're getting a lot done. The other thing I want to talk about is recently I put out a video that I went to Austin, Texas, and I picked up something at a thrift shop, and I had a viewer see it, and they contacted me, and they purchased the item. The person's name is Brian. Brian lives in Canada, and I really appreciate your purchase, Brian. You really helped out, and you supported the channel, and I appreciate the information. This is the dart set right here. I picked this tungsten dart set up. It was complete, and I didn't remember what the tails were called, so I put in the comments, let me know what the tails were called. And Brian reached out and said they're called flights, so I appreciate that, Brian, and a couple other people also put that in the comments, so I appreciate all the information. But Brian reached out to me, and he contacted me. Now, down in the description of most of my videos, I have an email contact or an Instagram account, and you can go to there and you can contact me anytime, especially if you see something that we show or showcase in our eBay videos or any of our videos where we showcase items that we pick up, or if we're walking around the eBay room and you see something you are interested in, reach out and contact us. You can do it through our email or through the Instagram, and we will give you a good deal. Brian reached out, and because he was so courteous and everything about that, I went ahead and sold him this dart set for $25 to Canada, and that was including the shipping. So I made not much off of this, but that's okay because I know it was going to a viewer, and I really appreciate it. So Brian, thank you very much. And like I said, if anybody else wants to reach out to us, you can do it through our email, Instagram account, or you can go to the About Me section on our YouTube channel, and in there you can also find our mailing address. So sometimes people send us fan mail, and sometimes people just reach out and send us notes and letters, and we really appreciate it. We like reading all the notes and comments that we get through our fan mail. So if you are one of those people that want to send something, that's okay, you can do that. You don't have to, but if you wanted to reach out, send a note, send a postcard or something like that, you can do that through our email, and that's in the About Me page as well. And sometimes it's in my description, I just don't always remember to put it. But I appreciate it very much. And Brian, I'm getting these wrapped up, and they're going to come out to you, and I'm going to throw in some RK Treasure Center stickers. So thank you very much. This next item that sold is a pretty good one. We're almost into what we call Q4, which means the year is broken up into 4 quarters. The last quarter, Q4, is October through December. That's the busiest time of the year, obviously, because Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas are big holidays. There's some other little holidays in there, but those will really make the money. Most people save their money to go shopping to have a good time, and they want to hurry up and get to Christmas so they can have a good time and get it over with. Well, I always try to build up certain things, some toys, some other things for Q4, because it's things that's going to sell. Christmas items, things like that, Halloween items, Thanksgiving items, stuff like that. That stuff sells, especially in Q4. The rest of the year it'll sell too, because you do have Christmas in July. However, the biggest time is the 4th quarter, when everybody's out doing online sales and making purchases, so they don't have, because they don't have time to go shopping, so that's what they got to do it. So in here I sold a puzzle. And this puzzle right here is a brand new puzzle. It's one that I picked up. I picked it up at a thrift store. This is a really nice one, and it's a 1,000-piece puzzle. It's native portraits. This was a really, really good find. I paid, I think, $1.99 for it. I might have paid $2.99 for it. I can't remember. Generally at the thrift shop, most of the items that I pick up are $1.99. And this sold for $25. All right, so I'm not going to take this item out of its packaging because I got it all wrapped up and I'm keeping the dust off of it. But as you can see, it's got cords on top, and you maybe see some reflection from the plastic itself, but you might see a HP right there. And what this is a old HP laptop. It's got 2007 Vista on it. So this is an older laptop. Now, actually, this was my mom's laptop. My mom passed away about 5 years ago, and I've had this laptop. I've used it a little bit. But because it's getting older, the processing system, everything about it is older. And some things are not quite as compatible as they are today. Although I still have used it and used it for a lot of different things. It has all its old components. Everything still works with it. But I decided I don't need it. It's just kind of sitting around. And I have a regular computer. So I decided to go ahead and list this and sell it. In fact, I sold another laptop a couple weeks ago. And now I decided to sell this one. This, it has some weight to it. It weighs probably between 8 and 9 pounds. I listed it, sold it for $40 plus shipping. So the buyer has about $75 all in because they had to pay for the shipping on this. And depending on the best shipping price and how it's going to go in the most safest and secure way for me, I'll either bubble wrap this and put it in a box. And depending on the measurements, if the measurements are just right, it's going to go out USPS, the regular postal system. But if it will wrap up and I can get in a box that will fit and make sure this will arrive safe, then I'll send it out by UPS. And if it does save money, one thing I am is very honest. I try to be as honest as I can about everything. So if I wrap this up and put it in a box and I can ship this out UPS and it'll arrive to the person's destination and it saves them money, then I generally give them a refund. Because sometimes you can wrap items up and put it and send it UPS ground, and say they paid $30 for the shipping, $35 for shipping. If it can go to the same destination for $20, I will refund $15 to them because they were very good to purchase from me, and I would appreciate it if they would do it again. So I want to have good customer service. So if it was $1 or $2 difference, no, I wouldn't refund them. But if it was $10, $15, I'll do the refund. So keep that in mind if you sell on eBay or if you sell on any other platform. If you can keep good customer service and be honest And they know, because there's a lot of other resellers that buy too. They'll appreciate your business, leave good feedback, and buy from you again. All right, so I went ahead and pulled the next item that sold, and it was actually in this bag, but I set it down right here so you could see it. And what sold was this leg brace. This leg brace, or foot brace, is by Allard, A-L-L-A-R-D. This is a carbon fiber foot brace made in Sweden. And it says Allard on the side, and you can see but it's very lightweight. I mean, extremely lightweight, only a few ounces. So this item right here I picked up at a thrift shop. And it also came with a knee brace inside the bag that's made to attach to this. This is for people that have maybe lost a toe, or they've had a stroke or something, and they have a foot that they can't control. And this is a support for it. This is an item you don't usually find too much, but you will find knee braces and things like that. Now you have to be careful. On eBay, you cannot sell prescription items. And I don't mean medication. I'm talking about prescription items, meaning if it was a prescribed item. The example I'm going to give you, and if you're a reseller, you probably already know this, but if you're not, or you haven't been doing this for very long, if you go to a thrift shop and you find a very good, brand new, or almost new CPAP machine with all its equipment, you can't sell all that stuff. You can't sell the face mask and the harness and the hose and stuff like that. And if you don't know what a CPAP machine, it helps people breathe at night if they happen to stop breathing or they're short of breath. But a CPAP machine, you cannot sell the certain parts because those are prescription. They're prescribed to you, that person, to fit that person. Now, you could sell the power cord, and you can sell parts from it, like the machine itself. You can actually sell parts out of it if you needed to, but you can't sell like the hose and mask and things like that, because those are RX. And if you find it and you generally look at the packaging, it'll say RX on there, meaning it's prescribed, or you'll see a prescription number, and so you cannot sell those. But you can sell leg braces, knee braces, shoulder, arm slings, wrist braces. You can sell that kind of stuff, and it'll generally make good money, especially those people with the big foot cast type looking braces. Those make good money. This right here I picked up at the thrift store with this and this brace together for $10. I listed it, sold it. This sold for $225 plus shipping. So keep that in mind. Knee braces, leg braces, things like that, they sell for good money, and you're probably walking past those when you see them. So I sold a Plush, and I don't go looking just for Plush. Some people have a knack or a niche or an idea of selling Plush. I don't know a whole lot about Plush, but I can tell certain ones are going to be good when I see them, because they're either new with tags, or they're old vintage in very good condition, or it's a popular looking character that I know is going to make some money. And sometimes some things just stick out that you think, you know, I'm going to get it. So I bought a little Plush, and it's this guy right here sitting in the front, and haven't had him for a whole long time. I've actually sold a couple of guys like this, the different football ones. This is a little Raiders Plush, and it's called a TY Beanie Balls football plush, or football team plush. And he does have the little TY tag on there, if you can see it. This little Raiders guy right here sold for $9.50 plus shipping, and I paid 25 cents for him. Well, I do sell glassware, and I'm not a big fan of glassware, but I will find things because it makes money. It just means that glassware's got to be packaged more carefully and take a little bit more time. So if I'm going to sell something, I really want it to be worth its weight. I want to be worth its value. I want to make sure that it's going to make some good money. So one item that I sold was actually one that my wife Kim found, so I'm very thankful for her. And it's right here in this one, and it is this item right here. And I actually have two, but they're two different shapes, but this is the one it sold. This is called Thistleware. I never saw this. My wife found it because she thought it looked really nice. It's stoneware, and it was real pretty. And I looked it up on the eBay comps and realized these things sell for good money. This is right here is actually Buchan Finest Stone, and it's made in Scotland, and I think you can see it right there. But that's what it's really known as, Thistleware. This little hors d'oeuvre dish I had listed, and I had listed for a little while. Normally I don't put things on sale unless they're over 90 days old, and I don't think this reached the 90-day mark yet. It might have, but I realized this sold on sale, which is okay, but still made good money. My wife Kim paid $1 for this and $1 for the other one, and this sold for $15.39 plus shipping. So the last item that sold is on my glassware shelves. This is an item that Kim picked up. She paid 25 cents for it, and it is probably one of the best items for the day in my opinion. This item is special, unique, but didn't sell for very much. Kim paid 25 cents for it, and the item is a coffee mug. It's a Hallmark coffee mug, and you can see right there it says Hallmark mugs, and it's a common mug. That's all it is. It's brand new, clean, looks very good, just doesn't have any packaging or tags. This says world's greatest grandma. So somebody out there is buying this because they have the world's greatest grandma. Well, I don't know how much that's totally true, but for this person it is. And that's what makes this special, because this item right here is only sold for $7.39 plus shipping. So it's not a lot of profit. So why did we decide to sell this? Well, mostly we sold this because this is the kind of item that's going to sell, just because of what it says. And this will draw eyes to my other items and products that we are selling. There are many times where I have sold similar items, happy birthday items or something like that, where people have looked and bought 2 or 3 other items out of my store because not only were they getting something special for somebody, but they also saw something else that they could use as a gift. So that's why we picked this up and decided to sell it. Now, it's not something we would probably do all the time, but I think somewhere over here I got the world's greatest grandpa mug also. But right now, somebody out there has the world's greatest grandma. And to everybody out there, I hope your day is really good, and I hope you have a lot of world's greatest people in your life. So thank y'all for coming. If you're a reseller, go out there, find it, sell it, profit. Everyone take care, be safe, be kind to one another, and have a great day. Bye-bye.